Hello, Jim Rocks. Welcome to Royal Oasis Spa for You Educational Tidbits. My name is Zenobia, owner of Royal Oasis Spa-GJC.com, licensed Esty for those of you who are new to my channel. Thank you for stopping by my channel and watching this video. This week, I celebrate 5 years of my business. What a milestone, right? I believe it takes 5 years to fully understand and establish a business. The grind never stops. You got to have a mindset of relentless dedication and unwavering commitment to your goals. I still have a lot more to learn. The 5 years has definitely tested my patience for sure. Every day in those 5 years, I had to earn my success because professionalism and success are built one day at a time, showing up and playing as hard as you can every single day. Today, I want to talk about work ethics, professional image, and attitude in a spa and wellness environment. It does not matter if you are a seasoned professional or just starting out, maintaining a high level of professionalism is key to blossoming in this vibrant, dynamic world of beauty and wellness. Ethics and professionalism are the cornerstones of success in aesthetics practice. First impression matters. I know you've heard that so many times throughout your life, but it really does matter. Professionalism, integrity, honesty is non-negotiable in the beauty industry. Customer service is not a transaction, it's an art. Confidentiality is sacred, and that must be handled with care. And we must wear professionalism as our crown. Our salon our salon is like a second home. We spend a great deal of time and energy and effort. We put a lot of effort into the salon. And I feel like some salon owners treat professionalism like an optional trait, but yet it's a fundamental pillar that shapes our reputation and influences client satisfaction. So our salons are more than just a place to earn money. It's the center of culture, identity, and connection. As a professional myself in the aesthetic field, my professionalism, my appearance, my respect for others is my calling card. So, do you realize professionalism is what distinguishes a mediocre experience from an unforgettable one? And that's what I was thinking about when I was wanting to do this video. In the 5 years that I put into my business, you know, am I setting myself apart? Am I giving a mediocre experience from an unforgettable one? And you want to be set apart from the crowd. We all do. Your personal brand is a reflection of your professionalism, and how you represent yourself both in person and online contributes to your overall image, meaning living under a public microscope, fairly or unfairly. Our actions, words, deeds are there for the world to experience, evaluate, judge, and criticize. A polished experience, not experience, a polished appearance, clear communication, and a professional online presence help establish a strong and positive personal brand that attracts clients and opportunities. So one misstep can cause an impeccable image and reputation to go poof and take years to recover. I'm not creating a career, I'm creating a legacy. I don't want to just be a spa owner, but I want to be a spa CEO. My kindness, my strength, my humility is what I want my clients to remember. I am someone that somebody is waiting for or has been waiting for. My crown says establishing professional boundaries, respectful to clients as far as their time and privacy. My crown says positive attitude, friendly, patient, and attentive. Understanding success is temporary, but character is forever. 5 years ago, when I started my business, I went through the forest experience, and I will forever be grateful for the forest experience. The forest experience created suspense, mystery, um, discovery, darkness, finding my strength, finding my creativity. In the forest is where I was born and where I had to be transformed. I had no idea what I was going to be faced with in the aesthetics field. I had no idea what I was really getting myself into. All I had was a burning desire in my heart. It was my dream to become this. The only person I could depend on was God to help me face my fears. I had to respect every aspect of the force, meaning the school, the aesthetic students, attitudes, personalities, financial hurdles, client expectations, navigating, through licensing regulations and building a client base. And I think most of all, maintaining consistency and service quality. So learning from the forest gives insight and resilience, and also understanding your community. Customer service is a key factor in the success of any spa business. It can make or break the reputation, the loyalty, and satisfaction of your clients. Everything was a learning curve. Every role I had to grow patience, I had to grow precision, collaboration, and definitely leadership. I started in the classroom, like all of you who are watching this video, and I had to respect every human being in that classroom. Some of the students had a knack for lashes, eyebrows, makeup, skincare, but no matter what, it all has value and it has its purpose. So no job in your salon can be belittled. In the forest, you must adapt to your environment and be like the trees and grow towards the light. The forest thrives on interconnected relationships. Trees support, one another, and that is community and collaborating with one another. Consider the impact you have with your colleagues and your clients. And I feel like resilience is the most important. Trees in the forest withstand the storms and harsh conditions, and there will be, challenging times in your business. We're going to face adversity, but perseverance and strength is how we survive and thrive. So to all of my estheticians out there, stop competing for the light and look out for one another. Share your forced gratitude with one another. So let's talk about, creating a professional image. Now, I can't give you everything, so I try to respect everybody's time and keep it down to 30 minutes or less. But first impression is everything. And they're often formed quickly, often within seconds. I learned this when I started my job, started doing interviews. My teacher told me this, and this also carries into our adulthood, into our business, into our workplaces. So, what does your appearance convey? Like, if you look at me now, what does my appearance convey? Does your appearance convey confidence and belonging? Our professional image is the set of qualities and characteristics that represent perceptions of your competence and character as judged by your key constituents like your clients and your colleagues. So this is clear. This is a clear difference between desired professional image and perceived professional image. The image you want others to have of you and the image that you think people currently have of you. So most people want to be described as competent, socially skilled, strong character, integrity, and committed to your craft. So you ask yourself, what does your client say about you when you're not in the room? And you could never know exactly what all of your key clients or colleagues think about you or how they would describe you when you aren't in the room. However, you can draw interpretations about your current professional image based on your interaction with key clients. So people often give you direct feedback about your persona that tells you what they think about your level of competence, character, and commitment. So other times you may receive indirect signals about your image through referrals and recommendations. So the goal is to set your business or your spa apart and secure its place in the hearts of your clientele. So that set the tone of your business and for the entire spa experience. So let's talk about it. Creativity may draw people in the door, but professionalism is what keeps them coming back. Yes. So professionalism doesn't automatically come with a license or being able to buy and use professional products. Professionalism is directly relative to how you choose to master and embody your chosen career. Professionalism shows up in how you treat clients, how you handle your schedule, communicate and maintain hygiene standards. Not all clients are looking for talent. I'm not knocking anyone's creativity. Your creativity is your personal brand and the reason clients come to you over anyone else. But professionalism builds trust, which turns first-time clients into loyal clients. So do you know what my biggest challenge was? My biggest challenge was landing my first repeat client. I call that my anchor client. Your ethics, your professional image, and attitude are the lifeblood of your business. Remembering my why pushes me to execute. My business is no longer an idea. I'm executing the idea is what I need to execute daily. It's been a personal journey filled by passion, purpose, and desire to make an impact. It's been challenges to overcome, disappointments, and plenty of lessons learned, but the caliber of customer service, professional image, and attitude has been the heart of my business. And clients are looking for you to arrive on time, be prepared for every appointment, communicate and listen actively to the client's needs, keep your appearance clean, well maintained, keep your studio, your stations, your tools clean. It is crucial to prioritize hygiene and sanitation to ensure the health and safety of both clients and estheticians. And the atmosphere has to be welcoming and inviting. So we really, got to pull the curtain back and confront ourselves. And you will find out that the conversation will be very different when you are being real and honest with yourself. We cannot neglect personal presentation. Our appearance reflects our professionalisms, such as untidy uniforms, poor grooming. This impacts how clients perceive their visit. So our action speaks louder than words, especially when you're in the industry to service people. We are in client-facing roles and being aware of our body language and our presentation to ensure we are giving client comfort. And just as you would check your appearance before going to work, check your attitude and check it throughout the day to make sure you're conveying the right message to your clients. Don't cross your arms, when you speaking to people, when you talking to your clients, it come off as defensive and unapproachable. Avoid checking your phone while you're with your client. Avoid talking on your phone during service. Avoid making assumptions. Never assume a client's preferences or boundaries. Always ask for their input. My pet peeve is to avoid sharing personal information about your clients with other clients. Maintain confidentiality regarding a client's personal and health information. I hear it all the time. I witness it a lot. And as soon as a client make their exit out of your chair or studio, you are gossiping about them and telling their business to another client. This is a form of betrayal, and I don't like it at all. I hate when I hear it. I hate when I see it done. Violating clients' confidentiality is unethical no matter where you work. Absolutely nothing a client says or does in a session may be shared with others. Client confidentiality is a cornerstone of professional relationships. Creating a foundation of trust between individuals and their esthetician, barbers, whomever is really disheartening, and it's really crossing the line. Regardless of your creativity, your personality has to shine and always be respectful and client focused. After clients evaluate your professionalism, they're now looking for that magic in the middle of all of that. Now you can wow them with your artistry and they will be excited to return. You must nurture the whole professionalism. So let's move on to ethics. So if you don't know what ethics mean, it means the foundation of knowledge that describes right or wrong or better or worse. So in the aesthetic scope, aesthetics explores the relationship between beauty and moral values. Ethics in beauty and wellness is increasingly significant, and there must be a code of ethics for skincare professionals and clients. And one must be committed to high quality care. I don't care what you do. One must always serve the best interests of their clients. There must be a commitment to do no harm, meaning do not work outside of your scope of practice as defined by your local, state, federal laws and regulations. As a professional, you must acknowledge the contraindications and limitations for skincare and refer clients to their healthcare professionals when indicated. Conduct your consultation, that is a must, and skin analysis for each client, and evaluate their health history to rule out contraindications or determine appropriate treatment. So ask yourself this question: are we representing ourselves honestly? Yeah. So we are talking products, we're talking practices, maintaining high standards, high hygiene standards, and being transparent about potential risks associated with treatments. One would give, you must give the client the opportunity to make an educated decision. So we have to be honest in everything and what we're doing. Um, and ask yourself this question. I feel like something is on my lip, and it was. Okay, so are you abiding by your scope of practice? The professional scope of practice is strictly defined by your state regulatory boards, ensuring treatments are performed safely and within legal boundaries. As an esthetician, we are prohibited from performing medical acts such as diagnosing skin diseases. Yes. Prescribing medications or performing surgical procedures. We cannot administer injections or medical grade laser for hair removal or skin resurfacing unless explicitly allowed by the state specific advanced licensing or under the direct delegation of a licensed medical professional. So when managing your client's schedule, do not overlap, do not double book your appointments. This is the type of practice will only lead to confusion. It can also result in a less than ideal experience for clients as they may feel like they're being rushed and undervalued. So to maintain ethical standards and ensure quality service, it is crucial to avoid overlapping appointments. Always communicate openly with clients about conflicts and set realistic expectations that fosters trust. If something goes to the left in the schedule, provide options, offer alternatives. Providing options shows flexibility, commitment to the client, shows that you really care, that you're just not having this I don't care attitude. Just think about it. How often has this happened to you? You pull up your booking app to review your day's appointment, and you look at your appointments and you see that you have a double booking, or you overlooked your clients in your schedule. It's a common mistake, but it has a negative undertones. So naturally, it will be frustrating for clients who has to wait, and then they may skip the appointment altogether. So long story short, double booking is only effective when you have the capacity or the staff or intention to accommodate the requirements of the scheduling. But it's just better to avoid it and be more careful and alert when taking appointments. Let's talk about attitude. Attitude. There's a superpower called attitude. Yes, this attitude has a superpower. And this is, my last bullet point of discussion. The energy you bring to your business every single day is the baseline it's the baseline from which every decision will be made, every conversation, every creative thought emerges from that. When your state, is depleted, you run it on caffeine and adrenaline, absorbing stress without releasing it, sacrificing sleep to catch up on everything that didn't get done. Your brain literally cannot access the parts that handle complex problem solving and strategic thinking. You're in survival mode, and every business challenge feels like a threat instead of an opportunity. Every obstacle feels bigger than what it is. This is not a mindset issue, it's attitude. So you set the tone of your business each day. When you answer the phone, try to sound enthusiastic and energetic to the caller without sounding cheerful and inviting. You may come off like you annoyed or you sounded miserable. So if the energy is coming off like that, do you really think a client wants to book with you? And I believe, attitude can make or break your business. Yes, I'm not saying we don't have bad days. Yes, we all have bad days. Things going on with our family. We have situations that stresses us out. But if you're not excited about your business, and how do you expect clients or potential clients to be excited about your business? Your thoughts, your attitude shapes your attitude, and shapes your mood. I might have said that wrong. Let me start over. Your thoughts shapes your attitude, and it also can shape your mood. There you go. So in this profession, whether you are an esthetician, you're a barber, a cosmetologist, a massage therapist, whatever magic, honey, you bring it into your business, we must possess a combination of aesthetic intelligence and aesthetic empathy. We are counselors in a counseling session with our clients. So we got to control our thoughts. We got to find something, to get you out of a negative loop. And most of you lost, well, not most of you, that was wrong. Maybe you have lost passion in your field. You had a love for it at one point in time, and your love for your business, and now you have a string of frustrations, a string of disappointment, and it has sucked the joy right out of you. So you got to go back to your why. Why you start this business? Why are you here? Why did you want to be here? So you got to go back to the beginning sometimes. Sometimes you got to go back to the ABCs. And remember the day when you were excited to hit the ground running each day. Attitude is a choice, and attitude spreads. People are drawn to other people, especially people with energy, enthusiasm, and contagiously positive attitude. And this will shift the tone. It would catch on because you are fueled by better thinking, and make a decision to show up with excitement and passion for our business. Make it your goal to brighten someone's day. With the wrong attitude, that can dampen the morale of your staff and your clients. Attitude plays a pivotal role in teamwork, and attitude is the backbone of any successful business. I'm sitting here thinking about it. Attitude is king or queen. In the realm of customer service, positive attitude tends to deliver exceptional customer service. A negative attitude in customer service can lead to a poor customer experience, tarnishing the business reputation and impacting its customer retention and loyalty. Attitude permeates in every level of organization, influencing its leadership, teamwork, and customer service. A positive attitude drives motivation, collaboration, and exceptional customer service, serving as a pillar of a successful business. So, after all, the right attitude is the winning difference in the competitive world of business. So, yeah, that completes my educational tidbit on professional image and ethics and attitude. And I hope you enjoyed today's tidbit. And like I said, it's a tidbit, okay? So if you feel like this video deserves a thumbs up, please click the thumbs up button. And I thank you in advance for, watching this video. Thank you for sharing this video. Thank you for telling somebody else about it. Please feel free to share it. Please even feel free to leave a comment in the comment section about your experiences about professional image and ethics and attitude, or share some of the stories, good stories and bad stories. We ask our viewers to also subscribe to our channel, click the notification button to be the first to know when videos are published. Thank you for viewing this video. And remember, not only do we have to consider our own attitude, but bringing people into your business, they have to have the right attitude also. Have a blessed day, and I'll see you next time. Thank you.